Oke. Halo, nama saya Mujoko. Hari ini saya akan menunjukkan bagaimana DataDog membantu kita mengidentifikasi serta menyelesaikan masalah performance dengan menggabungkan metrik log tracing dalam satu tampilan. Kita mulai dari kasus aplikasi melalui peningkatan dalam latency. Oke, saya akan mungkin dalam sesi ini saya akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris karena ada audiens yang tidak bisa berbahasa Indonesia. So allow me to use an English in here. Give me some seconds. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, this is this is the dashboard for the Datadog. So as you see here, this product telling us about the information, and allow me to this Datadog is actually the SaaS, software as a service, and this platform is being used to monitor infrastructure, application, and logs, and many more. This Datadog is also come with pre-built visualization on board like this one, and it will be used by the user to troubleshoot a problem at glance or share with the others. In this dashboard, we can see that there are a few blocks and this information blocked by the best relative. For example, this is business team KPI. It's telling the user that for the business, some failure it impacts on the revenue. Like for example, if the card is abandoned in this e-commerce, then it will revenue loss around 15 to 15%. And then there are some card value that the number in USD as well is going to share with you. And this is the services itself that actually having a problem due to the latency. So the business team, basically, he will be able to see their information from their point of view. Well, this is the APM. It's more detailed that each of the block in the application has the information of the services. When I click this, you will find, see this, I can find, later on, we can go to here, but basically the color of each of the block, the circle button is actually a microservices. And you see this, there are a few errors in here due to latency. The latency is might be causing the issue on the microservices, where the error is around 51%, and the latency is 128. Right. And then this telling us about the infrastructure, the information of the infrastructure for each of the workload, like this is focused on the host of the CPU, while this is pods. And this information is telling us about the use of the CPU usage, like how many, this is for the Mongo CPU, and this is about the average of the this consumption. So this information actually telling us about the infrastructure metrics that will be useful for the guys who is monitoring the system. Come to the next feature on this is Datadog as a software as a service, where it's also provided integration to the as a software as a service. The most important part is how this platform integrate to the workload itself. Like for example, if you guys are having Apache, for example, deploy your application into Apache, then you can easily integrate into this platform. And we have around 450 integrations, and it will grow some more. So you are not going to spending too much time on the integration between your monitoring system like this platform into your workload itself. On top in here, you will find this is the summary that it can be integrated with the AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle, AIML, and many more, as you see here, from the cloud provider, AI, infrastructure itself. So you can find here the category. On top of that, it is also provided the marketplace from the third party, where you can, for example, if you have the Airtable, where it will be useful for the data pipeline to visualize the data. And then if you have other use case is, for example, if you have Big Panda is actually this another software. And then if you have also the Atlassian or database IOTDB, is also another third party who provide this into the marketplace. So in total, actually, DataDog has more than 800 integration with cloud provider database, communication tool, and some more. And this integration comes with the dashboard. Make this out of the box without you need to develop by your own. So this will be make you easy to get started, and you can just start get the data into just few minutes. So in this case, actually, you don't need not all partner customer will setting the integration by themselves. So it's not going to be complex, just like when you do this by your own. Datadog is connected to almost anything. As soon as you are using Datadog platform, you can use this integration to get the visibility into this specific technology. Like for example, if you have AWS workload and then you are deploying into CloudFront, for example, or DocumentDB, then it will be provided from the day one itself. Come to the next one. This is the other feature of the Datadog, which is should actually share this one. Yeah. So on top of the dashboard and also the integration, this is another feature where you can visualize the condition of your nodes. So you see here, you have host and you have container. So this workload is basically having deployed into the KKA and also into EKS, which is both provider is being monitored by this platform. And it has in total 118 hosts, which is it will be telling us each of the node. The color is actually telling us on the usage of the CPU. So you see this color getting gradient is going to orange color, that it will be more possible to have a problem. So if I click this, it's going to share us what is the problem here. This will be the CPU. It's except 95%. So meaning it almost occupied, almost 100. So we need to do something with this node, either horizontal scale or maybe maybe the service, the pod itself actually is not necessary to be that high. It depends on your workload. Really, you need to understand the workload itself. And then, well, this green color, then it should be okay. If you see this, just know sorry, it jumps over here. So, well, I think the information in this host map is very intuitive. Directly from the color, you can find if your node is having a problem or not, right? Jump to the container. You have the container, and it's many container as the content is living within the host, the nodes. So from here, there are few numbers of the pod is having a problem from the colors itself. I jump here. So this is the issue, the fluent bit. This fluent bit is basically for an agent that living as a sidecar. Right. What else? Okay, this is also the same frame width. Seems like there is an issue with the frame width itself. Seems like the memory issue it's almost occupied instead of the CPU. But the green color is telling us this fellow is in normal condition, and it's telling us this container is living within which host in KKM in within the Google Cloud Platform on their managed service Kubernetes, right? Now goes to the APM. But before to the APM, actually we should have the service map. Let me see. Okay, this is the service map. It's very interesting. Like so, this connecting dot is basically telling us this web store is having dependency to where. And if you want to do something, then you can actually tracing. This service is actually require the other. For example, this web store is using the shipping QRadis, and then we have also authorization.net, shipping producer. What else? Shipping worker. All this block is actually the line in here is telling us about this service is interaction with having interaction with the other services. So like this tree is independent. So it doesn't depend on the other services because it's doing some observation. Wrong, right? And the same goes with this return API, drivers API. But for this web store, it's having dependencies to digital wallet, inventory, fraud checker, software, and shopper, and etc. And then that's about the. Let me know if you guys having any question. Just raise your hand. Come to the next one. I can jump into the logs explorer. Explorer. Okay, just logs. Maybe look log explorer. So this. Let me close this one. So this log explorer, they are having new feature that leverage AI, generative AI. So instead of you are writing your own filter, you can actually using your semantic language, your own language, your native language to build the filter for you. For example, if you want to find the error, like instead of I'm using the filter using this, then I'm going to use this column to tell, oh, please guys, filter me, get me record error, get me error. So hold on. Okay, so I got this translated into the filter, and you can find the information of the services who got an error. So from there, actually, you can easily find and faster resolve the issue. Right. Okay, I think that's from me. Thank you very much. I think if you guys have any question, just raise your hand. Let's have a discuss. I would like to share more time or more feature on this like Pitch AI, which is recently released. Is actually going to help the guys who monitor, and then it's acting as the site reliability engineer. Actually, you can remediate directly if you have and share permission to this fellow. Right. Okay. And thank you very much. And let's discuss more detail after I present. And good morning and have good happy good day. Bye bye.